Red Dead 2 type guy, but hey, I wanted to play this.
Extra! Extra! Health benefits! Extra! Extra! Read all about... Hey, watch it, mister! Read all about it! Bill Williamson's gang terrorizes New Orleans! Extra! Extra!
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Fuck out of here.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Should see times now then.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. Peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Boy, John working with them boys.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here!
See you over there, huh?
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends
Two
from
belts on
Blackwater
them.
hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Got them girls in there. Where we going, Jacob?
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You be on
shawty,
the
I
front
got
now.
knocked
We
out.
don't need to draw undue attention. Yeah. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight
What's up with your
Indians.
horse, my boy?
Maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is.
I guess I don't work like the other one. So used to the other one, they probably don't even control the way that one do.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Make me think about Uncle.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with illusions. But, no, me neither.
What you got on my 40?
I don't know what you got on my 40. I need that off of you.
Coyotes, what a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
It don't work like that.
It do work like that. What are you talking about?
Cough it up, car.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of
Yeah,
Fort Mercy.
you gotta cough it up. You know what's
Some gang
happening.
rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have your...
On the dead homie's face with tears of joy.
So what you got on it?
Let's go.
I like you, man. You funny, brah.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
You a new streamer?
Yeah, I'm real new.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
That's fire. Got to discover a new streamer just starting
You
out.
must think I was born yesterday.
I'll be back on here. I'll be on the game Bully.
That
But I
ain't
just
fair,
got this
Bill.
game, so I'm just trying it out.
You were as my brother.
This your first playthrough?
Come to try to save you.
Yeah, I ain't never played this one. I played Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
You gon' love this.
You never
One
tried
is
to
my
save me
favorite of all
before.
time.
You only seem
Yeah,
to
I
save
know 2 is
yourself.
mine. But I gotta see what this one about.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them.
It's funny because 2 is the sequel, but it talks about their early life, so in a way you playing this in the right order.
Definitely, yeah.
Well,
Dang.
Oh,
Skinny Bill.
poor John.
My boy John, man, I got laid down. He supposed to be dead by now. It was just sunlight.
You weak, brah. 50 took 9 of them.
50 took 9 of them. He been sitting out there all that time, though. He supposed to bled out by now. If it was real life, he would have been dead.
Face with tears of joy. Especially back then, no medicine to it's a wrap.
Exactly.
Alive.
so it would seem.
So, how do you
His
feel?
body would have probably got ate up.
I don't know the polite
All
word
type of
for it.
stuff by
I
now.
do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
I'm saying,
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland.
that's his slick way of saying I ain't got no money.
Trying to give Mr.
Definitely
Williamson a
don't.
chance.
Not for her.
For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
He definitely was stupid, though.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Nah, that's his partner. He ain't think he was gonna do him like that.
Hello.
What's up, baby? I don't wanna pull no gun out on you.
After 2 he should have known what was up.
Exactly. What you doing, girl?
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are
$15.
saddled up over here.
I wish it was that easy, man.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I swear. $15 ain't nothing now.
Exactly.
Oh, see if you can still ride a horse.
We got the black
Come on,
horse.
time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
I need to go back to these times anyway, man.
Up.
Life would be too simple. We all would be rich. Where we going, Shawty? Oh, damn, my fault.
Go!
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch.
Been trying to go see the South Face with tears of joy.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
She gonna try to call me a thief like that. You don't know
Come on,
nothing
boy.
about me.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folks like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Easy.
Easy now.
Exactly. Slick ass. Should have fired on her.
Exactly.
Yeah! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
You gonna have me running all into stuff trying to look.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Exactly.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight.
Acting like you wanna bite me.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
She trying to get you in the house.
Exactly.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember
She
you
already
told me
know
about
what she
the
wants. She
property
just playing.
other undesirables.
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is
Yeah.
trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
My boy hurting.
Yeah, she's setting it up.
Mm-hmm. She probably been looking at me the whole time when I was laid out in the bed.
Right. Follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
On God face with tears of joy.
I'm ready to use it too.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Hopefully we ain't gotta put nobody down, but
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Whoa! Come on then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use.
Gotta tell yo wife you ain't coming home no more.
mm-hmm. Nah, she ain't going for that though. My wife ain't going for none of that. Where you at, boy? Oh, there you go. Come here.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure. Come on.
Giddy up! Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston!
Yeah.
We're going after the chickens.
Shit. Be careful, cause I've been on crash that. Hold up. There you go. Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, they in the coop. There you go. Come on.
That coyote won't be back.
Come on down, chicken go, man.
Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
One more.
Easy now.
Where you at, boy?
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Oh, shit. Alright, I got a little time.